Be willing to walk alone, because many who started with you won't finish with you. Hey, do you believe in yourself? Do you have confidence in yourself? Do you feel like it would be very fun or easy? If there is someone I can join to exercise, to study, to work, this video is about the power of walking alone. And it's for those who are experiencing loneliness, who have failed and lost hope. It's for people who are thinking they have no friends, no support, who are introvert and feeling nervous to go outside and meet with people and talk to them. And because of that, they pretend themselves as they are weak or failure also. This video is for the person who has been judged by their friends, teacher, and went into depression. So if you're one of them, then watch this video, because today I will tell you how powerful can a lone person be, how they impact and save the world. Success is a lone road. Success is a top road. Success is a top road. And walking on this road is not easy for everyone. Most people seek company. Most people are scared to walk on the success road alone. Those who walk alone, who dare to walk alone, are the strongest person. They have the strongest direction. Those who can stay alone are the powerful person, because staying alone is difficult for everyone. So if you're alone right now, there can be no powerful person like you if you want to. Walk on the success road to become success. You have to walk alone. You want to do something big. You will need to focus to study. To work, you will have to research, and in order to focus, to study, to research, you have to be alone, because without staying alone, you can't focus, you can't study, you can't work properly. And I want to tell you that all the successful people in this world spend the most of their time alone. Elon Musk, Nikola Tesla, Alvin Einstein, Thomas Edison, all of them stay alone. They don't need anyone, because they spend their time to learn new skills, to improve themselves, to grow. They don't talk too much with people unnecessarily. They don't need people's attention, because they are busy on the success road, walking alone, fighting alone like a hero. So guys, if you think you are lonely, nobody supports you, nobody put attention on you, but don't lose hope, because you are lucky if you can't believe that you are lucky. If you can't believe that you are lucky, then see out there in the world. Everyone is busy to fit in, to impress others, with social media, busy on party, wasting their time constantly. Right now, you are alone. Right now, you have a superpower to fight alone, to stay alone. Right now, you have time, and you can focus on anything you want. You can learn whatever you want. It's your opportunity to become more stronger. It's your chance to work and show them who you are. Most people don't have that superpower. Only few eagles have that superpower. Elon Musk has that superpower. Remember, eagle fly. Above all the negativity, where other birds cannot reach, eagles fly over. The storm and clouds, where nobody's even imagined to reach, whether otherwise say company to fly. The eagles fly alone. Fly evolve, fighting through storms. So finally, anyone who fights battle alone in life, who have felt like they don't fit in, who have never had supports, who have judged by people who have never had supports, who have judged by people who have been told they are nothing for good, come with me and say, I am remarkable, because I walk alone. I don't depend on anyone to survive, because I can walk alone on the road of success. Now I can fight any battles. I can face any challenge, because I walk alone and I face challenge every single day. I fight battles every single day. I develop my inner power. Now I'll destroy every challenge. I will go to them, because right now I know who I am right now. I have the power of walking alone, so I walk alone. Lesson 2, the strength of walking alone. There's a common belief that we need others to survive, to succeed, to feel whole. But history and life teach us a different lesson. Some of the greatest minds, the strongest leaders, and the most resilient individuals have all shared one secret. They walked alone. Walking alone isn't a sign of weakness, but a powerful testament to independence and inner strength. It's about having the courage to trust your own steps when the world seems to turn its back. When you walk alone, you learn to rely on yourself. You become your own source of motivation. You understand the value of solitude, and that silence isn't emptiness. It's the space where your deepest thoughts and visions come alive. Think of the eagle. It soars high above the rest, not because it follows a flock, but because it flies alone, through the storms and against the winds, with unmatched focus and strength. And it's not just about surviving the loneliness. It's about using that time to grow. When you walk alone, distractions fade away. You can focus on your goals, invest in your skills, and find clarity in your vision. This is the road that leads to success. Sure, it's harder, but nothing worth having ever comes easy. The lonely road is the one less traveled, but it's also the one that shapes you to someone unstoppable. Walking alone teaches you resilience. It shows you that you don't need the approval of others to push forward. It frees you from the fear of judgment, allowing you to take bold steps that others may never dare to. Look at the great innovators, like Nikola Tesla or Elon Musk. Their paths were often solitary. They didn't need company to change the world. They needed focus, discipline, and the courage to stand alone in their vision. So, if you find yourself on this road, don't despair. Don't wish for someone to walk beside you. Embrace the solitude. Use it to strengthen your mind, sharpen your skills, and become the best version of yourself. The strongest people in the world didn't get there by following the crowd. They did it by forging their own path, often in silence, often alone. You might be walking alone today, but remember, every step you take is bringing closer to your goal. You don't need a hand to hold. You don't need the noise of approval. All you need is the strength to keep going. Because in the end, it's not about how many people were with you on the journey. It's about who you become when you stand strong, facing the world alone. Lesson 3, facing loneliness and failure. There are moments in life when everything feels heavy. The kind of moments where you feel alone, isolated from the world, as if no one truly understands your pain. Loneliness has a way of creeping in when we least expect it. Often when we faced failure or disappointment. But what if I told you that loneliness and failure are not your enemies? They are your teachers, shaping you into the person you're meant to become. We've all been there. Whether it's failing at something we worked so hard for, losing a friendship, or watching a dream slip through our fingers, it hurts deeply. And in that pain, it's easy to feel abandoned, as if we're standing in the shadow of our mistakes, completely alone. But here's the truth. Loneliness is not a punishment, and failure is not the end. They are powerful forces, pushing you towards something greater. When you face loneliness and failure, you're given a unique opportunity. The quiet moments that follow failure, when you feel like you're standing alone, are the moments when you can hear your true self, the loudest, in the stillness of loneliness. You have the chance to reflect, to heal, and to rebuild. This is where real growth begins. It's in these moments that you learn who you really are, what you're capable of, and what you truly want in life. Failure isn't something to fear. It's a stepping stone. Every successful person has faced it, and many of them faced it alone. Think about the countless stories of those who failed time and time again before they found success. They didn't stop. They didn't give up. And often, they didn't have anyone else to lean on. They faced their setbacks in solitude, and in that solitude, They found their strength. That's what makes failure so powerful. It forces you to become stronger, more resilient. When loneliness accompanies failure, it might feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. But loneliness, if you embrace it, becomes a powerful tool. It strips away the distractions, the noise of others' opinions, and leaves you with yourself. In those moments, you can rebuild. You can focus on what truly matters. You can start to understand that your worth is not tied to anyone else's approval. You are enough on your own. Yes, failure hurts. And yes, loneliness can feel unbearable at times. But both are temporary. What's permanent is the strength you gain from pushing through. Every time you face loneliness and failure, you're given the chance to rise again, stronger and more determined. These are the moments that will shape your future. These are the moments that will teach you what it means to fight for yourself when no one else is around. So, if you're feeling lonely right now, if you've faced failure that seems impossible to overcome, know that you're not truly alone. Many have walked this path before you, and many will walk it after you. But the ones who rise above it are those who refuse to let failure define them, and who embrace loneliness as a space for growth. You are not broken. You are not defeated. You are not defeated. You are simply in the process of becoming the best version of yourself. Lesson 4: Solitude and Success. There is a deep, untapped power in solitude, in a world that values constant connection and noise. Solitude is often misunderstood as loneliness or isolation. But those who seek success know that solitude is not a burden. It's a gift. It's the secret space where greatness is born, where focus sharpens, and where dreams take shape. Many of the world's most successful individuals have walked the path of solitude. Think of visionaries like Elon Musk, Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla. They didn't find success by following the crowd or staying in the comfort of social circles. No, they thrived because they embraced solitude. They understood that to achieve something extraordinary, you must first quiet the noise around you and look inward. Solitude gives you the clarity to listen to your own thoughts, to discover what truly matters to you. When you're alone, you can reflect on your goals without distraction. It's in these quiet moments that breakthroughs happen, ideas that change the world, solutions to problems that seemed impossible. They often come when you're away from the chaos, working in the stillness of solitude. But let's be clear, solitude isn't always easy. It can feel uncomfortable, even daunting at times. We're used to having people around us, to seeking validation from others. But the journey to success isn't about fitting in or being liked by everyone. It's about walking your own path, even if it means walking alone. Solitude teaches you that your strength comes from within, not from the approval of others. There is something powerful about being alone with your thoughts. It's in these moments that you develop resilience, mental toughness, and independence. In solitude, you're forced to rely on yourself. And in doing so, you discover just how capable and strong you truly are. You start to understand that success isn't just about what you achieve, but about who you become in the process. Solitude allows you to immerse yourself fully in your work, to dive deeper into your passions, without distraction. It's in this focused state that you refine your skills, expand your knowledge, and push past your limits. While others are busy seeking validation, you're building your future brick by brick, quietly and steadily. That's the power of solitude. It gives you the space to grow, to innovate, and to rise above the noise. Success doesn't happen in a crowd. It happens when you're alone, working in silence, doing the things others aren't willing to do. It's in those early mornings and late nights, when there's no one cheering you on, that your future takes shape. This is where discipline meets determination. And in the solitude of these moments, success is being crafted. Think of solitude as the forge, where your success is molded. It's where you refine your vision, block out the doubters, and focus entirely on what you want to achieve, without distractions, without comparison. In solitude, you become the master of your own destiny. You decide where you're headed and how you're going to get there. And when the world finally sees your success, they won't know the countless hours you spent in solitude, making it possible.